Now, in the world of children's literature, A Wrinkle in Time is now a classic. The 1962 science fantasy novel is getting new life on the big screen with some big stars.
I hope that people will take their families to see the film, because we believe it gets better if you bring a child, and bring your inner child with you.
In A Wrinkle in Time, Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, and Mindy Kaling help guide some brave young kids led by Storm Reed in an adventure through time and space, all in search of a loved one.
Do you trust me? I trust you!
When they watch the movie, the three women all see their inner child reflected on that screen.
I see acceptance, and I see in Storm someone who looks like me, more like me than anyone I've ever seen in a movie like this.
Nice. Reese?
That heroes can look different ways than any time that I've seen on film, and that you can be the hero of your own story.
Awe and wonder, just awe and wonder that this brown-skinned girl is up on the big screen reflecting me back to myself, and that I live to see it in my lifetime.
Be a warrior.
The movie's three magical guides, Mrs. Whatsit, Mrs. Witch, and Mrs. Who, all offer wisdom. Mindy's character often speaks the words of others, which I found interesting since she's a writer herself.
I hadn't thought of it that way, that my character is such a writer's character. She's speaking quotes pulled from all different walks of life and philosophers and songwriters, and was given to a writer to say. That's really interesting.
Leave it to George to bring some insight into the movie.
Oprah offered her own insight about her character. When we first see her, she appears as a giant.
And you know what I like the most? I, who have publicly struggled with weight and been a proponent of people being able to be the best of whoever they are, the fact that Mrs. Witch gets the line when he says, Charles Wallace says, "You're the wrong size, Mrs. Witch." And she says, "Is there such thing as a wrong size?" I love that moment.